What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel, Par Chasers. On today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Vice golf balls. Super excited, been looking forward to making this video. Here we go. Alright, so what we have here is the Vice Variety Pack. So what we got in this is every single ball that Vice makes, the Tour, Pro Soft, the Drive, the Pro, and the Pro Plus. So what we're going to do is we're going to be hitting 10 shots of each ball, and we're going to be taking the 5 best of those 10 shots. And from there, we're going to be giving you the best ball speed, spin, carry distance, total distance, shot dispersion, and other items kind of after the video is over to see kind of which one wins. There are a lot of different price points with these Vice golf balls, so I know a lot of people are kind of looking forward to seeing which ball wins. So what we're going to be doing today, I'm going to be hitting a 7-iron for every single ball, and they are all randomized. So I actually had my wife Sharpie all these golf balls, so I'll have no idea which golf ball I'm actually hitting until after the fact of when I'm done. So we're going to do a little time lapse of me hitting these golf balls. It might take a little bit because the SkyTrak that I'm using sometimes doesn't recognize shots, so I'm assuming I'm going to be pretty tired after this, but here we go. Before we get started, I just want to show everyone each golf ball. So each one is totally marked up and Sharpied and numbered. So truly do not know which one I will be hitting. This is what comes in that variety pack by Vice. So this is what I'm using. Okay, so I just hit the third ball. I am now through 1, 2, and 3 with the 7-iron. So far, the first ball I was not impressed with, and I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the foot because I'm currently using the Vice Pro Plus. But the first ball it didn't feel great. I was spraying it a lot, but with the second and third, the feel was a lot better. The second one, it was pretty tight. I mean, I think my dispersion was 0 once you kind of averaged out the kind of fades and draws. But the third ball felt really good. I'm kind of nervous and I'm not sure which one this is going to be, but so far in my mind, number 3 is the winner. But let's hit the others. Okay, so we just got done hitting the 5th and final ball. After hitting all of them, just a couple of observations before I don't know yet. I didn't like the first ball. It didn't feel great. The shot dispersion was some very far left, some very far right. It still had some decent shots, however, but I didn't like the first ball. Hopefully that's not the Pro Plus. The rest of them are pretty good. The second ball I thought was the best. My shot dispersion was actually 0 with that one when you factor in the kind of few shots right and left. But overall, I'm saying the second one is my favorite, followed by the third ball. I really like the third ball as well. I thought that one felt really great, and it went for the most part where I wanted it to. So I guess we'll have to find out, but I like the second ball, I like the third ball. Here we go, let's find out what the results are. All right, the moment we have been waiting for. Which ball was which? So here we are. A couple of these are actually really surprising to me. I did choose correctly with the Pro Plus being the second ball I hit, but the biggest surprise here has to be the drive ball at the third ball that I hit. For being Vice's cheapest ball that they sell, this was actually really shocking to me. I actually didn't really like hitting the Pro Soft or the Pro, so that was a little surprising to me as well. I thought the Drive and Tour were a better feeling than those more expensive balls. So to give context as we move forward to see which ball actually performed the best, I gave points for first, second, and third for each category. The categories I chose to look at were spin rate, ball speed, offline distance, carry distance, smash factor, and feel. We will briefly go through each category, and at the end we will determine the overall winner. So for our first item we are looking at, it is backspin. All of these numbers were fairly close to each other, with the winner here being the Vice Pro ball. The only real outlier was the Pro Soft, coming in at an average spin rate of about 4,900, which is super low for a 7-iron. Now next we have ball speed. These were also really close, but the Tour ball actually stole the show here, coming in at an average of 127 miles per hour of ball speed, which is really impressive. Up next is offline distance. This is a number I look at most frequently when I'm hitting balls on the range on SkyTrak. I don't want my mishits going too far offline, so I really want to use a ball that will compensate for those mishits. The fact I am currently using the Pro Plus was nice to see this coming in at first place. The other balls were not too bad, however the biggest eye-opener was the Tour ball. I could not keep this ball from going way right and way left. I know it only says -5, but some of the shots that were removed to get these averages were really bad. I did not have a lot of confidence with the Tour ball. What's funny is on their website they state that the Tour ball has excellent ball control, which I didn't find true compared to the others, at least in this variety pack. Now we have carry distance. All pretty similar distances here. The Pro Soft and Tour were the winners in this category. So even though I had the most trouble keeping the Tour ball in play, it clearly is one of Vice's furthest balls. Personally, I would rather to choose accuracy over distance with irons, but they were still on average around 4 yards farther than everything else. The final category that SkyTrak gave me was smash factor. Once again, we see the Pro Soft at the top of the list with an astonishing 1.45 smash factor. Usually anything above 1.4 is where drivers clock in at, so I was super impressed with this. On average with a 7-iron, a smash factor between 1.3 to 1.4 is ideal. So with all of these I was pleased but really surprised with the Pro Soft, Drive, and Pro Ball clocking in over 1.4. Last we have feel. Now I decided the winners of feel after the blind review, and honestly I was really surprised by some of these selections I ended up making. I did guess correctly on the Pro Plus coming in at first place here, however the Drive ball felt insane to me, and I'm surprised I chose this as the second best option. I absolutely loved hitting that golf ball. I also was a little shocked the Pro ball felt this bad to me. It seemed like a really big difference in feel comparing the Pro ball to the Pro Plus model. Almost a night and day difference here with how they felt coming off the face. Now, before we go over the final results and we find out who the winner was, I want to go over the pricing of these balls per dozen in my opinion. First point I want to make is that the Drive ball being $13 a dozen is an absolute steal. And I would not be mad playing this ball on a consistent basis for that price and how good it felt. For the Pro and the Pro Softballs coming in at the same price as the Pro Plus doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The Pro Soft is certainly not on the same level as the Pro, and even the Pro I think isn't as great as an option as the Pro Plus as we've seen. So for all of these balls to be about 29 and 99 cents per dozen, it is just a lot in my opinion, and the Pro and the Pro Soft need to be a little bit lower, maybe around $24.99 I think. So as a conclusion, I think if you are looking for a golf ball similar to the Pro V1X, the Pro Plus is an amazing alternative, And if you are looking for a great inexpensive golf ball option, the drive is going to be the one for you all day long. Okay, the results are in. Some big surprises here which I did not see coming, but also some relief. The fact that the Tour Ball and the Pro Soft came in at a tie for second place doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but hey, numbers don't lie at the end of the day. I'm also surprised that the drive ball came in last place for how much I loved it. Now, even though it did come in last, I really would recommend this ball to almost anyone looking for an inexpensive golf ball to hit on a daily basis. I'd like to compare this to maybe a Kirkland Signature in another video to really see who the winner is in that category. But the big winner of this Vice golf ball review was the Vice Pro Plus. This ball was super consistent across all categories and just by far the best feeling golf ball in the group. So that's it for today's video. Please subscribe below and thank you for watching. I hope this helps in your decision making process if you are deciding to go the Vice golf ball route like I did. See you everyone. Peace.